From Craig Rolson in Europe, David Gerber in Brazil, and our editor-in-chief and publisher, Don Oshman, it's time for this week's Sunday Night Week in Review.
Hello, and welcome to Hidenet's world headquarters here in Scottsdale, Arizona on a Halloween evening. Today is Thursday, the 31st of October, and I want to apologize for that introduction because we haven't changed it yet. That's the introduction for the Sunday Night Week in Review. This is just an experimental U.S. daily Hidenet market report, and we want to know what you think of it. If you think it should be continued or it should be dropped, we'd like to know and hear from you about it so we will know how to proceed in the future. The market was strong on Thursday, another horseradish market. What's stronger than horseradish, as I call it. Most selections were up $1 and sometimes more. For certain, nothing declined. The strength continues. The volume does not seem to be excessive because the packers are still catching up on shipments that they took in the last 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks. Texas steers were up $98 to $99. There haven't been many Texas traded, and packers are really behind on shipments of these 66, 68 pound weights. And I think some of this trading was I know some of it was more by traders than by packers. Branded steers traded between $98 and $100. That's some with a little bit of native, some without. More than one packer told me they had bids on branded steers this week. They daredn't take them because they were just too far forward, on 66, 60 pound averages. Jumbo weights, 74, 72, 76, 78. Yes, those were available. Colorado's moved up to $95, although there was a sale a couple days ago at $96. They were more at $94, so I would call the market up on Colorado steers. Again, on seasonal weights, 66, 68 pounds. Butts, $99 up to $101 on a 66, 68 pound butt. Very impressive. And wait till you hear it, heavy native steers, $103. And if they had more to sell, they probably could have gotten more money. It's insane. And even at $103, our native steers are cheaper than the equivalent European hides. Not heavy, but branded cows moved up to $66, and native cows sold at $80. Just 3, 4 weeks ago, they were $72. Incredible. There aren't any. And if you're a buyer and you have to have them, you pay the piper. Dairy cows moved up as well, maybe in sympathy with dairy cows. With plump native cows. Dairy cows sold at $86.50 on seasonal weights. That's up from last week. And the whole market's up. The USDA finally released export figures this week to catch up with the 2 weeks that were closed because of the government shutdown, and this latest week where they were open. They put the 3 weeks together, and the total was 1,840,100 for 3 weeks of total wet salt and wet blue exports. That average is only 437 a week, which is certainly below slaughter. There's another telling factor in that the shipments of wet salt and wet blue shipments for the 3 weeks we're talking about were 1,742,200 pieces, which averages 580,733. So even the shipments are a little behind the slaughter, which I presume average between 6 and 625,000 heads without checking. But the sales were not, and still the market goes up. So it shows you how you can't hang your hat on one particular statistic to get a feel of the market. Cattle and feed, the government announced cattle and feed were down 8% this week. That's compared to a year ago. And placements were also down 8%. So the packers are getting less hides to kill coming into the pipeline. The new Hidenet feature we talk about is this video. Please let us know. And the trend today, higher and higher. Where she stops, nobody knows, but I think we've got to be getting close, but you never know. Keep watching, keep reading, keep listening to Hidenet. Thanks for watching.